Hello there, and welcome to Emilia Romagna Grand Prix. I clicked a bit aggressively, so we skipped qualifying. We did okay, 4th and 5th in terms of qualifying position. Decent setups, decent everything. Now, we're going to be running parts here that are worn, because again, I was clicking a little bit too quickly, so this race could potentially be a bit bad. Am I allowed to switch this? Cup out of the same time. Okay, we're actually allowed to switch these, so we'll actually use a new engine here for both of our cars. Like so. Good. So as you can see, as long as I don't need to order a new one, I should in theory be allowed to switch those pieces, which is good. Now, we could be doing a two-stopper, an aggressive one. I'm tempted to give it a go here with Piastri, try and claim the ranks. Get the soft, medium, medium, or maybe invert it and go medium, medium, soft. That could be a strategy potentially. Let's see if we can maybe make that work. And let's see. How far can we push the medium tires here and still be effective? So try and push it to lap 24, I think, and 48, and then we'll have the soft there towards the end. Should be all right. And we'll allow the other driver here, Duhan, to do a regular one-stop. And the two-stopper should in theory be faster, but we'll have to see. Piastri starts one position ahead, so that's why we're gonna see if we can get an advantage with this. Now remember, we do have the chassis that we researched. It's done, but we haven't made it. We didn't decide to rush it. So we'll see how this plays out.
Now we should have... The crowd are on their feet in anticipation of this, the Emilia Romagna Grand Prix. And it's lights out, and away we go.
I completely forgot to set this up, so we'll just get it done quickly here. We're gonna have to go aggressive to make sure Duhan's tires last long enough. So Piastri's already gotten overtaken, which is not what we were hoping for. Back up in 4th. Can I get the Ferrari here too?
You can reduce lifting coast.
Oh. Might get it on the insider. Very good. Good start so far from Piastri. Good to see. See if we can get a couple more positions.
And a new position just gained by Williams.
Looks like we have a run on the Ferrari. Can we make the move? Sadly not. It looks like the Ferrari is on hards. It is. Verstappen's on the mediums. We have a couple of the back markers, the teams on the back starting on softs. So this could also be interesting. Johan is also doing pretty good back here. So things are looking good. We're going to speed things along a little bit here. See if we maybe can, get some work done. Leclerc fell behind. I wonder what happened there. Have a look if something happened when Duhan overtook.
Now we see the Williams here.
Yeah, so Duhan got the overtake and Leclerc slowed down as a result. That's a bit annoying to see, in all honesty. Now let's see here if we can get Piastri and Duhan to do some overtaking.
Check the DRS.
Duhan has actually used his entire ERS here, and we're about to do the same with Piastri, so We're probably going to have to use a lap here to refuel the ERS, maybe. Hopefully Duhan doesn't get left too far behind since he doesn't have energy. We'll speed things up a little bit again, and so far I think we're pretty much okay. We're in an alright position. Oh, there we have a weird overtake again, I assume.
And there's an overtake.
Science got left a little bit behind, which...
You're doing very good. Lap time out good.
Are we getting Verstappen? There we go. Now the big question here is, do we want to just push here now, try and create the pocket? We are in a part of the lap where we can do that, but I think we are, because Verstappen is actually a fair distance behind. We're going to try and create the pocket here with what we have, and we'll see how this works out for us here. I think we should be able to, create a small pocket there, and then try and make this two-stopper work for Piastri. Duhan is doing good. He's well attached on the people behind. We are low on fuel though. We're going to be 5 laps down if we continue like this. But we have a 4-second window, so we can afford to tune this down. Bottas has run wide, down in 8th. Will not interfere with our race. Duhan has overtaken Verstappen, very good. So we'll allow Piastri to just do his thing up front. I don't think we need to tune the tire burn in any shape or form. Duhan has actually created his own pocket, almost. Let's have him burn a little bit and he can create his own little adventure land here, if you will. But yeah, this is also, as you can see, probably an effect of the new engine. So both cars have fresh engines, which means that they can push more aggressively. Excuse me. They'll have better performance, and it's reflected currently in the timesheet here. Lap 14, and Piastri has 8 seconds down to Sainz, 5 seconds down to Duhan. So we're doing well. And with that, we can just allow time to pass. We don't really need to interfere too much unless safety car or an accident should happen with one of our drivers. What we are hoping for is that we can create a bigger window to, say, Hamilton, for instance, so that when we pit, we come out in 6th. That would have been great. Let's see if we can make that work. Pit window has been entered, which is okay. We can still push these tires a bit more, so it should be okay. Excuse me. I think we can push one more lap on these mediums. There we are. So we'll pit this lap, and if we're lucky, we'll get just about enough of a gap here that we can make this work. So we're gonna also push Duhan's tires here because he has some a little bit of room to work on. Piastri actually came out in 3rd, so that is good. We just managed to beat them out here, so we're gonna keep on pushing, and we'll see how we make this work. Duhan is now in 1st. We'll pit him this lap, I think, onto the hards, and then we'll run the hards aggressively for the rest of the race. And we'll see how this strategy stacks up against Piastri's. Duhan came out in 9th, so he suffered a bit more from the pit stop. Everyone in front of him, except for Piastri though, is going to have to pit, so it's not a bad scenario. We'll run aggressive and then we'll switch to standard towards the end if we feel the need. So with that in mind, we'll just keep on going. Piastri is catching up quite aggressively here to Science, as you can see. Duhan is catching up the cars in front into the DRS train. So the quicker we can clear Science here, the better for us, because I think we are going to have to clear him. Does indeed look like that. So we might have to use some ERS here, but he's on old hards, so I think we should clear him quite easily here. Let's have a look in now. Did not manage to clear him. This is actually bad because being stuck behind Science is not what we want to do. So we'll allow overtake to be used. Duhan's up in 5th. Very good.
DRS.
Copy.
He instantly wasted the entire battery. Okay. Let's recover some, and just gonna have to, yeah, hope that the DRS will allow us to overtake at some point, because the battery just doesn't work when you have a DRS train in front of you. And as you can see, Piastri almost has a pit stop down to 3rd, so we're currently looking good. We are going to have to pit in a few laps time, so we need that gap to widen if possible. It looks like we'll be good. 20 seconds now to Hamilton. Duhan, sorry. And again, Sainz is going to have to pit. Duhan will come out. Sorry, Sainz will not come out ahead of Duhan. Crash. No safety car though, so we're good. Let's see what happened. Show. Has had a little accident.
This was the Aston Martin. And that's an off. And
That's
a
off
big
indeed. But yeah, currently again we can just allow time to pass. We are running a little bit lower on fuel. Piastri should be pitted now. Again, I've allowed the time to go a little bit too far ahead. But yeah, Piastri will come out around, well, close to Duhan, so it shouldn't be too much of a concern for us, all things considered. Duhan is actually running those hards a little bit too raggedy, so we'll get him down a notch. And I'm just going to allow Piastri to continue pushing, really. We can go aggressive just to make sure that we save enough of those offs to get to the end. Let's run a bit conserved here. And as you can see, he's already ahead of Duhan, so we're good. 5 seconds down to Sainz. If we can keep that window, we'll be happy. If we cannot, that won't be a crisis either. But yeah, currently things are looking good. I'm going to allow Piastri to go for fastest lap towards the end. So let's save a bit more fuel. And on one of the final laps, we're gonna go for it. Duhan looks good too in terms of tire wear. 4 laps to go. So we should be fine here, hopefully. So here we are. We're gonna allow Piastri to try and push for lap. We're gonna go balance just to be safe, and we're gonna allow him to deploy the ERS for the entire lap. Let's see how this lap ends up. Fastest lap, which was basically what we were going for.
You will be opening your last lap.
And currently, looks like a nice 1-2 again. Very good result for us, all things considered. Luckily, no
That would be checkered flag. Checkered flag.
no problems during this race. No crashing. No anything. So, good. A 1-2. Fastest lap by a good second, down to whoever else would have tried for it, which is also very nice. Clear lead now in the Constructors. Very nice to see. Better lead now in both championships. Like that. So thank you for watching the race. I hope you've enjoyed, and hope to see you for the next one. Bye bye.